Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you tuning into the locker room, we are electrostatic to have you on this beautiful Super Bowl weekend edition. We got the Seattle Seahawks versus New England Patriots. A couple of new head coaches in the stratosphere. Mike Vrabel, he was at the Titans, then he was a little consultation job with the Cleveland Browns. Now in his first year with the Patriots, he's brought him to the Super Bowl. Mike Macdonald, Michigan man, comes in, top 10 defense at the University of Michigan, jumps back over to the NFL after being at the Ravens previously. He is now in the Super Bowl. Sam Darnold, Drake Maye, we had a hell of a matchup for you guys, and we got a hell of a matchup for you in these standings as well. You see your boy, Louis Locks right here, tied for number one against who? The mule, Delanie Walker. The mule, who everyone said he's done, deceased, he's buried, he's 6 feet under the ground. Come mid-Spooktober, now he's back with a vengeance. Will Compton is just throwing shit into the air and seeing what sticks, but he has found himself back in the action at 500. And then there's sweet little baby Clay, tiny itty bitty moneyline Matthews. Thought he broke the code. We've all been there. For those of you who've been on the sportsbook, you've been ripping around FanDuel. Oh, you know what? I think if I move this line to minus 564, I think it's going to work out. Unfortunately, it has not worked out for Clay. He is out of the hunt when it comes to having the belt, the FanDuel belt at the end of the season. But we're so happy he's here. We've got a great show for you. Please do me a favor, just subscribe to the show. Leave a little comment. I know Spooktober is way off in the ether, but go ahead and leave a pumpkin. Big hugs, tiny kisses.
Welcome to the Locker Room. The Locker Room is presented by the FanDuel Sportsbook, and that is America's #1 sportsbook. And before we get into things, we just want to remind you guys that gambling is for entertainment, and FanDuel always has your back with tons of responsible gaming tools to make sure your play stays fun and stress-free.
My fault.
Check out FanDuel.com/RG or the responsible gaming section in the app to learn more about staying in control of your game.
Only done that read 20 times this year. Okay, now look, to those of you who are just tuning in, cracking open the FanDuel Sportsbook with us, opting into these awesome promos and profit boost tokens all season long, we thank you.
Now, to those of you that haven't, just listen to me real quick. We've got one more game this season. It's literally the last call for football. And FanDuel's giving new customers $200 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins.
Now, maybe this is your first time catching us here in the locker room. Maybe you've been tapped in all season but haven't pulled the trigger on this first bet yet. I'm telling you, now is as good of a time as you're going to get.
Little tip, maybe place that $5 bet. Little tip, maybe place that $5 bet on a heavy NBA or NHL favorite. Get that $200 in bonus bets courtesy of FanDuel, and then you can really start cooking some stuff up for the big game next Sunday.
Just make sure you visit FanDuel.com/Bussin to get started. You bring up this read brought up NHL.
Whoo!
We're so close to the Olympics. We're so close to the Get Back for America.
When is that?
And what sport?
February 19th.
The get back would be for hockey in this case.
Hockey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say
The Four Nations
Not in
tournament?
basketball.
Did you watch the Four Nations
I
tournament?
was going to say, is the get back for the Four Nations?
Four Nations.
No, I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch
What?
it?
You don't love America?
Was it on TV?
Buddy,
It was on TV.
they were doing like an all-star break like basketball does, like a Pro Bowl, like NFL, but they decided, hey, we're going to move that out of the way. We're doing America, Canada, Sweden, and Finland, the Four Nations tournament.
Oh.
So they take their best players that are in the NHL and they put them on their country's team.
Yep.
Canada clearly has been the dominator in all of hockey for the longest time.
Of
They hold it
course.
with pride even though it's not their nation's game. It's actually curling. We go. And they're like laughing at us. People in Canada are like, fuck America, all these different things. Like, oh, we're going to get them. Go ahead.
Didn't they boo during the national
They
anthem?
booed during the
Ours?
national. Bro,
Yeah.
hey, let me set this.
Canada?
Yes,
it's in
brother.
it's in Edmonton, Toronto. It's in one of those cities. And Montreal, thank you.
What do they call
Montreal, Quebec,
provinces?
which is like,
Yeah,
even
Quebec.
Canada doesn't
Yeah,
like
that's
Quebec.
like France.
Right, it's like French. It's like that's their Louisiana.
Yeah.
The national anthem takes place. They got the cool lights with the American flag. They boo the national anthem. They boo America's national anthem. Puck drops, 5-on-5, fist fight right away.
Got
They
to.
beat the shit out of them. Then we win the game, I think right, like 2 minutes left, right, win like 3-2, and I'm butchering that. So there's now been this like crazy rivalry taking place. Canada ends up winning. So like the Four Nations tournament, Finland see ya. Sweden, see ya. It's all about America and Canada.
Canada.
They go and they play. They go to overtime, and that son of a bitch, Connor McDavid, who's probably the most overrated
Good player.
cat. Overrated cat.
Good player,
He's one
though.
of the best players in hockey. Like baby,
And he played
baby
on
goat
American
status.
team too, right?
He's most of them
of
are.
course.
Right?
That's what was fun about watching it is this is in the middle of their NHL season.
Yeah.
And all these dudes care enough about having this Four Nations tournament to where dudes are getting injured and they still have a season to play in the NHL.
Right.
You wouldn't see that. You wouldn't see that in the NFL.
You think
I don't think we can do that in the
Taylor's up in
NFL.
Canada during the Four Nations thing.
But even if we
she has a
did,
watch party with her family, and we're between periods like calling each other.
who's she rooting for?
Obviously, she's rooting for
Canada.
She's
What
from
you
Canada,
think,
bro.
Brody?
Well,
She's
she's
Canada.
exploiting Americans'
No
resources.
doubt. Taylor, I'll tell
they
you what
got
about
their
Taylor.
kids rooting for-
She's
or
come a
not they.
long way on American pride.
Okay.
She's come up. She uses the word "we" a lot now. I'm like, oh shit, okay, honey, I see you.
Instead of A.
But if they're watching this, but
at the West Coast they say, hey, how do you feel like this, hey? Instead of A, it's weird. I don't know.
But
They
if
have a
Taylor
whole
was
bunch of
watching
deals.
this right now, she's still Canada. She's like, oh,
Oh,
okay,
for
I'm not-
sure. She's Canada. Like
Yeah.
when this takes place, like
She
I'll
got the kids rooting for
A
Canada.
house divided though, like when the Olympics come up here shortly.
been a
or
house
what?
divided since like November 5th, buddy. Like whenever these tariffs started taking place, I'm like, you guys better pay up. Well, you guys better start figuring it out before we have to figure it out for you.
Yeah,
Huh?
hell
51st
yeah.
state, it sounds kind of nice.
But
doesn't
even
it?
if the NFL did do it, guys wouldn't compete the way these NHL guys are competing.
What
You
about-
don't think
hey,
they
what
making
about
them
NBA?
sign
What
a
about-
deal?
Are we talking
no,
about this
we're
shit?
not talking about the. Hold on.
No. I'm just.
What do you got with
we're
the
talking
NBA?
about like football. You can't do. Well, obviously everybody's from damn near America and
Yeah,
and
you
NFL,
couldn't do it.
But I'm saying in the NBA,
But if you broke it up into regions of the U.S., like there's a lot of pride, people being like, oh, football in Texas,
wouldn't work.
Louisiana,
It's
versus
too-
Ohio.
it
It wouldn't work. It'd be too
That would-
lopsided. The
yeah.
Southwest would take over.
Yeah,
That would be awesome.
Yeah,
That would be
there'd
sick, but it
enough
wouldn't,
guys
dude. It
to-
wouldn't be like the Four Nations.
it was just
Four
weird.
regions.
yeah. The Four
regions.
Hey, wait.
Hunger
So,
Games type shit.
Yeah.
so wait, they booed.
They booed the national
Oh,
anthem.
Delanie can't get over the
In
booing.
the first 18 seconds of the game, there were 3 fights.
Canada was also chanting, "Fuck Delanie."
Yeah.
Trudeau said something.
Hey, I would've
negative
loved
about
that.
you, too.
But
I would've
dude,
loved that.
so now the Olympics are taking place, and all these things are like this rivalry between Canada and America is like coming to a head, and the Olympics are going to be
But see,
unreal.
the
buddy.
thing about the Olympics is guys who have dual citizenship can either play for either their country or the U.S.
yes, but they don't.
Let's see what happens.
Also, big showing from Arizona boys as well. The Kachuk brothers, Matthews, who's the captain of the Toronto Maple Leafs, which is a Canadian team,
Yeah.
but they're one of the original 6. Austin Matthews, thank you. They're all 3 of them are from Scottsdale.
Oh, so
And they're captains of their team.
Yeah.
So Arizona's having a nice showing as well.
I think we're gonna be all right. I think we're gonna be all right.
Yeah,
You don't
that's-
watch.
Yeah,
Just believe.
I love
feel you
hockey.
on that,
I just
Delanie.
didn't know about this game. You know,
Talent-wise,
you say no about
Canada's
the
got
Olympics.
us.
You love hockey. You say no
Winter
about
Olympics. Not since Sean White.
Yeah, I watched
The, I
the
know
X-
saying Delanie,
but-
he loves the game. He's saying no about the Four Nations tournament.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Olympics coming
That's to
up.
be
I know.
expected, you
Look,
know?
I'm an X game guy. You know what I'm saying?
I mess with that.
Yeah.
I'm an
Tony
X
Hawk?
game guy. Yeah, I'm an X
Tony
game
Hawk,
guy.
Travis
Winter
Pastrana,
games.
Meta Militia.
You know, Meta Militia. I was about to
Yeah.
say. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about that. Deegan in them, killing it.
First one to land on 360.
Well, it's called the Militia Twist.
The Militia Twist.
He took it though, actually, from what's your boy?
Travis Pastrana?
Travis. Travis did it. Travis was doing it in the pit. Then he did it first on ground. So when you're doing on ground, you can name it, and then that's when he called it Militia
Just like the
Twist.
first backflip done by a guy named Mike Hart.
Mike Hart.
So they call it the Hart flip
Yep.
for a long time. Now they just call it a backflip.
Okay.
Yeah, but the first dude who landed it, I forget his name. Well, Hart landed it first, but then he fell when he landed it. Then the second guy landed it and did a 2. He came off and then did another one. I'm into motocross though. It's
Yeah,
just
no,
a different thing.
Freestyle motocross.
Some light.
Freestyle.
Something light.
Yeah,
He'll be
freestyle.
here in April.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do something with him.
Now I know I went with you.
But hey, that Four Nations tournament, like, dude, these Winter Olympics are gonna get juicy. Yeah.
I don't know if you want to reveal, but don't you have a bet brewing for Canada America with somebody?
Yeah. So Kyle from Nelk, he's Canadian, and we've gone back and forth a little bit. Matt Malone, our local hockey guy, he's putting together a nice little bet between the two of us about going to nations' capitals, dressing up in uniforms, that type of thing, something fun with the Olympics. Well, that's yet to be seen. We need Kyle to agree to it. TBD. Matt's still
TBD.
got to send me the thing I'm going to send to Kyle, and then Kyle's going to respond, and we'll know.
But is the bet only if they play each other in the champ, like the main for the gold?
Or
Minor
anytime.
details. We'll figure all that out later.
A lot of negotiating.
A lot of
Yeah,
negotiating
okay,
taking
all right.
place.
right.
A lot of
It's like, ain't
negotiating
there a
taking
bet brewing?
place.
Talk about it.
What
It's
were you
far
saying
from
right
a
before the
bet.
show started? And I was like, what are you talking about? Save it for the show.
Hang on. Before we get to that, what were you going to say about the NBA?
Oh,
I
yeah.
was just saying, I think there could be a world where you get rid of the All-Star game because nobody watches that in the NBA,
Yeah.
and you have a 4 nations. You obviously got America, maybe Spain. There's got to be like a Slovenia
I just
or
feel
something
like
over there.
and same with NFL and football.
But I see you.
I just feel like the basketball guys and the football guys
much money.
wouldn't be. Yeah. There's too much money involved to where they wouldn't have the same pride that the hockey guys have.
But you see the pride Team USA had in the Olympics this past year. Let's just look with Steph going off in the 4th. Like, obviously there's great pride in country, but yeah, in the middle of the season, it might be tough when you're making guaranteed $300 million contracts.
Right.
Whereas hockey, I'm not sure what the average. I just feel
They're
you're
fully
cut from a
guaranteed, but
different
their
cloth.
their money's lower.
But I'm sure they signed
guaranteed
a
in like 10
contract
years
to
at a
play in
time.
it.
Yeah.
I'm sure they got some type of payment to play in this.
Yeah, but I remember someone got hurt in
somebody
this 4
did.
nations where it's like
Was it worth it?
But bro, these hockey dudes. Let's just say they're built different.
they're different.
Yeah,
They're built different.
Buddy, the hockey boys at Michigan, that's where I learned poop dollar. They have these weird, fun games that they play all the time. And they're always rolling together. They mob in a pack. It's like the gymnast girls and the hockey boys, they all just mob in a pack together. And it's a close-knit group. It's like 15 guys on a team as opposed to like what college football is 110.
Yeah.
So you like kind of don't know
You in
everybody's name
groups,
at some
yeah,
points.
No, we groups.
I know you didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't know nobody's name. He knew like 3 guys' names.
They
They're the
got
best
to
players on the
prove.
team.
They got to earn.
Yeah, prove it to Delanie.
You gotta be
Yeah,
playing.
prove it to
You ain't
Delanie.
playing.
These hockey guys, bro, they're always together. Like Red Berenson, who is the like a legendary hockey coach for Michigan, he would tell the boys like, "Hey, no alcohol tonight, just beer." Like it's just a different culture. They just run a different way. Good group of boys. Something going
Baseball
on.
does
That's
the
a
same
real thing about
Ice
earning
falling.
name recognition. With
Oh no, I've heard this. In fact,
Okay, yeah.
what pains me is as close as we've gotten. Like, you wouldn't have cared to know me in college, and that kind of upsets me. a
No,
little
we
bit.
would have known each other in
no.
college.
No, brother, you were tight end. You would have been
would
talking
know.
shit, been like, you can't talk, you can't get hurt. And it's just, it makes me a little upset.
No, I would have fucked with. I'm the shit talker, always talking shit to everybody on the team.
Were you a dude that went hard, like going out and stuff in college?
No, not at all.
See, I feel like he wouldn't have been a white boy that you
No.
allowed to
What you
allowed
talking
yourself
Be
to
like, oh,
mess
that
with.
Clay, he is square. Like, he
Yeah.
don't
Oh, I
He a
probably would have been
lame.
like Cousin Square, but he
Yeah,
a
Cousin
beast.
Square, he
Like
grew
he
up
don't
with
do
that.
that.
Like you've been,
But I
hey
wasn't
Clay,
even
you
a
going to
beast,
Lake
though,
of the
at the
Ozarks
time.
with us? He'd be like, nah.
You'd say some disrespectful
Clay
shit
kind of
to
a
Clay.
square.
Nah, I would have just been like, he ain't on that.
No, you'd have said some disrespectful shit
God.
to Clay.
Yeah,
I
probably.
would have been like, he ain't
Clay
on
would have
that.
walked in the locker room, or you walking on, and
Yeah.
he'd be like, "Man, weren't your daddy good? Weren't your granddaddy good? What's going on? What happened
Oh,
to you?"
yeah, I would've-
He would say shit
yeah,
like
I would
that.
say
Like,
something
that's the
like
shit he would say.
I got some of that
I would
stuff.
have been like, you a walk on? Ain't your daddy in the league?
Well, yeah, still, yeah, still playing. Jesus.
Money was different.
Yeah. How do you feel, Clay? How do you feel about your season, your first full season?
I felt like I was seeing the field at one point. Then I might have dove into it too deep,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
like now it's not aligning.
Yeah.
I think I should have the award for the most almost wins.
Yeah.
Like I picked the Patriots. They won, but they didn't cover. You know,
Is that
Rams
why- is
had
that why
4th
you
and
went
4.
0-2? Did you not go Patriot
I thought
money
I
yet?
picked Patriots. Well, can we check that? Because I don't really trust Ryan over there. But,
Yeah,
I would've
no,
thought
I
you'd
took
go
Patriots
money
as
line
well.
or
I took
something.
Patriots as well.
Y'all
They
all
didn't
took
cover.
Patriots 5.5. I moved the line
To 2.5,
I was
and
the
they
one
won
who
by
moved
3.
the
I thought I did that as well.
Nah, I don't think you did.
That's the thing, though. These this
Yeah,
standings here,
Patriots minus
there's
2.5.
really
I
one
thought he got
person
on
here
with
that
that.
deserves the belt.
Did he?
Purity.
I thought Clay got on with that.
It's
Check
okay
the
though
tape.
because the
Yeah.
units are still coming in. All right, that's how it is. But
56 and 65.
but those aren't units. That's just a record. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right, yeah,
I was
yeah.
new to this.
Yep.
Like I came in here just having fun, shits and giggles. You know what
Shits
I
and
mean?
gigs.
Just turning the show upside down.
Yeah.
You know, letting Delanie be himself.
Right.
We all just enjoying the show and my man crashing out. Like that's what I'm here for. You know, like no one cares about the bet.
Yeah.
But-
You're a puppeteer.
But you asked me if I'm invited back, you know. But
not saying if you're invited
no,
back.
it's up to you guys.
You're
It's up
invited
to you
back. I
guys.
don't
It's
know
up
how
to you
many times
guys.
I gotta say
Do
it.
you want
I'm
to come
like
back?
Matthew Stafford, MVP. Like we all know I'm the MVP. Okay, right? But I gotta take some time and think about this. It's too like the loss, the emotional loss, the psychological toll is too much right now.
Right.
So I'm gonna think about this. We might have to talk numbers. You know what I'm saying?
I know that.
Oh,
Yeah.
we know.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
have to talk numbers.
We know
Yeah.
that's really the only hang
know?
up here.
I mean, I got lawnmower companies calling in now saying they want on the
Hell
show. You know, I'm just.
Well, you want a piece.
He's trying to help grow the pie.
I'm just trying to grow.
He's
He's trying to help grow the pie.
He's trying to grow his wallet more than anything.
Hey, brother. We're all out to get ours.
I thought you did well. Didn't you do well in the NFL?
Fantastic. Highest paid defensive player at one point.
Really?
Yeah.
That's from a distance.
That's
for
tough.
me.
Did you
That
get
right
highest
there.
paid?
Tight end. Yeah.
Highest paid
Highest paid-
tackle.
I would fact check that.
No, look
I
it
would
up.
fact check that.
Hang
real
on,
quick.
hang on. Taylor,
making-
Taylor,
Nah,
Taylor.
listen,
Why you
listen,
hang on,
listen,
hang on.
Delaney made a lot of money. I would just fact
I'm
check
making
that.
$10 million a year.
Hang on, hang on. Hey,
Taylor.
Taylor, you got highest paid to tackle?
Look
I was
it
trying to round that up.
Hey, hey.
He said you got to fact check that. Oh, hang on. We can all win
Biggest
right now.
signing bonus
telling you.
for a free agent acquisition? Let's just say yes to keep the daps.
Yeah,
going, brother.
we'll figure it. We'll find something.
4,500?
We'll find something in there.
Yeah. I mean, beating the odds more than anybody. Undrafted cat.
Maybe highest performance bonus
Oh,
in
yeah,
2014 or
300.
15.
Yeah.
Gotta be up there.
Maybe.
Gotta
On the
be up
team,
there.
yes. On the team.
Gotta be up there.
I would say though, when we played against Will, I didn't know you was undrafted. How we talked about you in the meetings, it made it seem like
Man,
you
that's
was.
really nice of you.
That's good.
That's
Hey,
awesome.
No, for
Hey,
real.
man,
They
like-
did. They was talking about, hey, Compton. Yeah, they don't say much about him, but that dude flies around. He has a fucking motor. They were saying, I'm like, oh,
we should be
damn.
more like you. We
Oh,
should be
whoa,
more
and
like
Will,
you.
you okay?
And I even
just
told-
got something in his eye.
I
You
even
put something
told
in
him,
his
I'm like,
eye.
man, I fucks with Compton. I always, and he knew it when he came. I told him that too when he came to
did.
the facility. I'm like, I fuck with
What
Compton.
if his last name wasn't Compton?
I
And you
probably
being
wouldn't
from
fuck
East
with
LA.
him.
If his name wasn't Compton,
What if it was
it wouldn't have
It wouldn't have
Scottsdale?
worked.
It would have been a
What if
much,
it
it
was
would have been a
Des
much
Moines?
you're not
longer
remembering a
road.
white
Yeah.
boy. You're not remembering a white boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been a long
But
road.
like 2015, we played the Redskins. Remember
Yeah, we
walking
did.
by Comp going, hey, look at us, man. Is that we're doing it.
yeah.
And we just
Said
get back
just a
in.
couple of white boys out here surviving.
Meanwhile, Brian Arakpo's trying to put me in a fucking blender for four
Yeah,
quarters. I'm like,
yeah.
Jesus, this guy's good.
Hey, how about 5 and 2?
That's crazy.
Ain't nobody.
That's crazy.
What? How many bets did we put down last year?
I
How
will-
many
I will
Will
say-
put a baker's dozen. I can't believe it
I
was
put a
only
lot,
7.
but when I took the time to put in that parlay hit.
Which one? The one
The one with the
The one
Rams
with
plus
the-
7.
Yeah, the Rams.
good.
The one it was
Can we count mine? Because I had like a 10-legger that hit again, but I just don't post it.
it was Kenneth.
There you go. That's a
Kenneth
problem.
Walker anytime touchdown. Stafford over 253.5. Puka 6+ receptions. JSN 5+. Kyron Williams 30+ rushing yards. Rams plus 7.5. That one hit.
Hit.
All right, hey, I
That one
got.
juiced me up. I was fired up because I didn't get to watch. I'm asking people like, hey. So I remember I was,
many catches
I was on
Puka
the,
have?
I was on the phone with Clump. I want to say JSN already had over like 5 receptions in the first half. I was like, where's
Yeah.
Puka at? He's like, I think he has 4 right now. I was like, oh, the parlay
So
might be alive.
I hit a 9-leg on that game. Can I get those?
No.
No.
Good on the show?
No, I did it after. I had to invest.
Who got 9 receptions?
So, because what we're going to have on this game that we're talking about, how I was able to get like 7 games in or 7 straight bets or whatever we want to call it. We don't have all the straight lines out right now
Okay.
as we're doing this show. So we're going to have to put our brains together on the straights that we're going to put toward the record that we will have to post on social, I assume, yeah?
If that one counts, then we have to do a full audit on your FanDuel account and count the losses too.
Mine?
But I'm saying on the you're
My-
saying if we're retroactively counting.
The way we said it.
Yeah,
was-
we got to find them L's too now.
the way we said.
Y'all saw
Will-
my L's this last weekend. It was UFC though, but I was close though.
Which
I was
lines are you
close.
saying aren't out? Because the receiving, rushing.
A lot of the player ones are
They're all-
just
I think
they're all alt yards right
But
now.
the reason Will was able to get 5 was because you took them as straights as well. Like
Yeah, like Stafford
It
over
wasn't all-
whatever, and
He didn't
pass
parlay him.
lines.
He didn't
They
parlay
are
him.
out right now. If you guys want to look quick. The
They
passing
are?
yards over under.
Yeah, I got a 13 legger.
I mean, I'm taking
In the
mine's
holster right now,
Mine's
plus
is gonna be
3,700.
butter.
It's
My
under the
shit's
whole
is
line.
butter right now.
Do we want to talk
Pause the
parlays?
show. Show me this.
Pause the show.
Pause. I got to see what you're looking at. This show is brought to us by Jim Beam. The postseason is upon us, and there's really nothing like it. But the postseason can be stressful.
Crushing losses, wild upsets, your unhinged 6-game parlay falling apart at the literal last second. Things can get rough, and it can leave you feeling a little bit sour.
But you got to look on the bright side. Once your team is out and headed off to decompress, you can finally relax, and now you can actually enjoy the postseason without all the heart palpitations.
That's why we're partnering with Jim Beam. We want to help you turn that lemon of a loss into delicious Jim Beam and lemonade.
Because it really is the perfect bevy for the offseason. It's refreshing, it's got that perfect sweetness, and a little bit of tang on your tongue, and best paired with stress-free watching when your team is out.
So gather the boys, grab some Jim Beam and lemonade to make the rest of your postseason just a little bit sweeter. Refresh your season with Jim Beam and lemonade, best enjoyed together.
We're back in. The lines are on the app. The lines are on the app. I was pressing
So
the wrong
I got
buttons.
the Jared Beeman podcast going on my phone right now. Let me.
Delanie, what type of contract did you get when you came from San Francisco? Like, how were you looked at as a tight end? Because I know we've talked about this when I played against you when you were on the San Francisco 49ers. You always played second tier to Vern. I don't mean that in a negative way, but like they weren't using you to obviously your potential. So what type of contract? What other teams were?
Well, I
pursuing you?
had 4 teams pursuing me, and they all was around 3 years, 18 to 20 million.
Was that
a
good
year.
at the time? Like
That was good for me. I was a backup.
Yeah.
I was a backup. They only averaged my 7 years. I only had 60 catches because I was just
Fresh
blocking.
thread.
Yeah, I was just blocking. And that's what they told me. Like, you a blocking tight end, but we want you to be a pass threat. Everyone kept saying that. But when I got to the Titans, they said, "We got Craig Stevens. We just need you to be a pass threat." And I
Dog,
said,
by the
"Oh
way.
shit."
Notre
Simon.
Dame?
Yeah,
Craig Stevens?
Craig Stevens.
What'd you sign when you first
He
came
was
to
a
Tennessee?
dog
4 for
blocking tight
18.
end.
White boy.
Not a white boy.
18 million.
So that's a good deal coming out being like being labeled as a.
I signed a deal with the 49ers. My second year with the 49ers, I signed a deal, $3 million. So I read up 2 years, $3 million. And so I wasn't making shit, like, really. And then when I came here, they gave me that. I said, cool. And then the 2 years after that, I read up again. Then 2 years again, I read up again. Every 2 years, I just went
Yeah,
to the table. Like,
Delaney and Ben
Those
Jones were always
guarantees,
guys
Rob.
like every other
Yeah.
camp, they'd come in and be like, "Got me a new one." I'm thinking, how the fuck? How do they keep doing this?
Got me a new one.
yeah, like, oh damn, all right, good for
yeah,
Delaney.
Like,
yeah.
what? You're on
Me-
year
me
2?
and
So-
Ben, me
It's
and
so
Ben
funny
both was
seeing
doing that
see an
shit.
old grainy film of Delaney blocking, because when I got to the Titans, Delaney was already you were there for 1 year before I got there,
Yeah,
right?
1 year.
So Delaney was on his, man, y'all need to know how to block. I know how to block, but nobody else can block but me, but I don't block. It was always this. I'm like, does this cat block? Like, I don't understand. He would always be on routes, would never block anymore, but he'd always talk about how great of a blocker he was. And then we'd have to put on the film. But he got after it a little bit.
Yeah,
Darnell Washington type.
Oh yeah, when I brought into it, because they like, if you want to play, you got to block. Vernon is going to catch the passes. I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm trying to play. So I'm about to gain. I was yoked up.
number
bro.
46. Is that
Yeah.
46? Yeah.
Yoked up dude was never in the weight room.
Yoked up, bro.
He'd come back from break,
Look at the skin.
go to
All right, you know
Israel,
what I'm
be
saying?
like,
You know what
oh, I'm
saying?
Hebrew Israel right now. I
Look
don't
a
eat
little
pork,
different.
but he gained like 20 pounds
Look
of
at his
muscle.
kid.
I came back. He's like, where the fuck you been, man? I'm like, Israel. He's like, you ain't work out, huh? I said, nah. He like, fuck, he bustled up. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, I
Yeah,
cut
He
out
went,
pork.
like my third year, he went somewhere.
The original
You did cut out
Monstar over
pork.
here.
Cut out
Dude,
pork.
yes, bro. He'd just be in the steam room
All day.
doing dips and push-ups.
Yeah, all day.
Like, got mine in. Like, fuck, all right. I'm over
Bro,
here doing
my
150s on
first
bench,
year in
not seeing
Tennessee,
nothing.
like when I'm just kind of getting to know everybody, like you have the team workouts and everything else, but Delaney would never be in the team workouts. And then like afterward, you know how you hit the sauna, steam room. Tennessee had a steam room. I wander in there. It's all, you got the steam going on. I kind of like work my way to the back and I sit down and there's just Delaney sitting there with the boombox going, rap music playing, and he's just on the side. He's just hitting the
Prison workout.
what do you do? He's like, I'm getting my workout in.
Hell yeah, jailhouse.
I was like, they count that for the teamwork? He's like, yeah,
Yeah.
I got kind of a different setup.
No, I walk in
kind
like,
of a different setup. Also a guy that had a face routine that took 45 minutes as well.
Face routine.
Yeah.
You got good
He'd be
skin?
in there
Yeah.
exfoliating for
Moisturizer?
about
yeah.
25 minutes. He had facial every
Everything.
day.
I brush my teeth, do my hair,
Yeah.
face every day.
You got to bring back that little dangle. You got to bring that
I used
back.
to be in that blow drying. They all look at blow drying on my face, brushing my teeth. Hey, I don't know where I'm going after this. I
Get the
gotta-
little like
I don't know where I'm going
dreads.
at.
You get the little dread hanging like Black
I
Panther.
used to
Michael B.
blow
Jordan.
dry them and shit, hang them down. Yeah, I was, it was the league, man. You gotta play the part. You know what I'm saying? But to answer what they said, I would go into the weight room and he'd be like, "How you feel?" Whoever the strength coach was, he'd be like, "How you feel?" I'd be like,
Little tight.
A little tight today. Back's a little stiff.
he'd be like, "What you want to go do a steam room workout?" I'd be like, yeah. I come in here a little later. Go in there. I'll sit in the locker room, watch Cops for a little bit, because I got to let them get started. I can't be free walking through that motherfucker when they working out. So I watch Cops, get a good 10 minutes of Cops in, original Cops.
Get a
old
little
school
sweat
joint.
going,
Get a
watch
little
the
sweat.
Cops.
Then I go set that steam room to 100 and something, because I got to have it hot. I be in there for like 30 minutes. start busting down, do my push-ups,
Start
dips,
busting down.
abs,
And then just show up on game day for 110, get like 1,100 that year.
Literally
8
the only
touchdowns.
passing threat for 2 years.
yeah, I just shit.
That's dope, though.
They'd be like, you don't have to.
How was your quarterback at the
Steam
time?
room don't get, it doesn't get hot like that.
Bro,
Yes, it
yes,
did.
it does.
Yes, it did.
But,
Bro,
but
that's
he ain't
crazy.
Him being in
Steam
there
room,
30
you be in there
minutes.
talking to God, bro.
But a hot one, he ain't in there 30
Yes,
minutes.
I got so
No,
used
no,
to
I
it.
don't.
Big Dad, he's lying
I
about
would
that.
believe that Delanie would tap out on 30 minutes before I believe that the Titans steam room wasn't hot. The
Okay,
Titans
okay,
steam room,
yeah,
you
yeah.
spend 10 minutes in that.
Because there are some steam rooms where you just sit in there and it's like, it
Because
doesn't.
yeah,
No,
the
ours
sauna,
get
the
hot.
sauna. We
But I'm
would
saying
hit.
you ain't sitting in there for 30 minutes in
I-
that type of hotness.
I was bro, I'm so good at sitting in the steam room.
I could
was
sit like a motherfucker.
I was the man in that
It's just
motherfucker.
mental toughness, right?
As long as I got my boombox in there and 5 Gatorades, I'm chomping that shit down.
Sugar gonna go through it.
Hey, electrolytes in every last one
Yeah.
of them.
Gator
I got them
lights,
all
yep.
sitting there. I'm sweating everything I done smoked out of me.
Yeah. that you allegedly smoked out of you. I got you.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have. Yeah. How crazy would the locker room get? Like when the tests started coming in OTAs. Guys started getting
the
tested.
first wave gets
The
tested.
first
in
wave, he
OTA.
says everybody be like, "We're free, that's it." And then
Damn, you ain't
we
get
finish
tested till
OTAs,
August.
and you wouldn't be able to. Like, you wouldn't get tested until camp, and guys would be like, "Hey man, you tested? No, ooh, that's tough."
Cause you going home. We know you going home. You gotta come back. I'm like, I'd rather get tested during OTAs
Have
than
to.
training camp.
Have to.
Absolutely,
Oh
because
my
But
God.
then you go from March not doing nothing. Then you get OTAs and you're like, hopefully I'm that first wave because they do like right in the beginning, a middle, and one
Yep.
right at the end. You're like, if I get that first one, I'm good for the rest of the year.
Yep.
But if you get to the end of OTAs and they don't test you, now you've gone from March to June and you got to wait essentially till late July.
Yeah.
So that's a whole deal.
That was scary. I mean, you don't. I'm like, give me OTAs, give me. They don't
And
give
in
me
training camp too, you'd have to wake up super early. to get it
super
done.
early.
Yeah.
Super fucking
Hey,
early.
Clay, you brought up UFC. I like that. I love that. This Saturday, the featherweight title is on the line, and the biggest winner of Fight Night could be you with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
FanDuel is the #1 place for same-game parlays, and that's why they're hooking everyone up with a profit boost token for your Fight Night parlays and same-game parlays this Saturday.
Whether it's moneyline, round betting, or method of victory, you can build your parlay how you want for a shot at big winnings. My thoughts? Diego Lopez, Volk, they're going back at it. Volk last time kind of pieced up Diego a little bit. Diego had that cement chin. I think Diego gets his this time.
All you got to do is visit FanDuel.com/Bussin to get in on the action.
That's FanDuel.com/Bussin. Opt into the Profit Boost token and get ready for this weekend's matchups. Break down your when you were like bouncing around a little bit and your strategy of like understanding your levels.
in COVID.
Yeah.
So we got the COVID. I started taking the vitamins when I turned 27. First time I did it was with D'Angelo Hall. That was the peer pressure that got me to start, hitting some vitamins. But anyway, fast forward, I get to Tennessee. And Tennessee goes on it. I was always, my mind was always blown how guys would test positive for marijuana. Because again, a month before OTAs comes, like the union sends out an email, like, hey, if you have been smoking, like start tapering off, tests will happen either in April, first wave, second wave, third wave, whatever. But so after a couple of years, when we got stuck in the house with COVID, I ordered all of these piss cups to figure out, if I put a gummy in or if I'd get high, like how quickly it would metabolize and get out of my body. So I would like test my piss every day with like cups. Like that's how bored I was to figure out how
I was
quick.
gonna say, why don't you just get off it?
Well, I'm wondering like because I wanted
you
to
were
test the
addicted?
system. I wanted to test the system of seeing how quickly you get out of your body.
You were
So if
addicted.
you when guys would be like, oh, okay, I'm about to test, like
Gateway
you
drug.
in college, guys would like
Delaney was the
approach
front-
you to piss
Delaney
for
was the
them.
front of the class during
I don't know if
dare,
it never
these
happened to
guys
me in the NFL, but I'm saying in
absolutely,
college,
bro.
guys would want you to piss for them, and I would always just think in my mind, how do guys get so like down to the last wire caught to
Yeah.
where they couldn't do it for a couple of days? So I was just curious to, if I did it 3 days in a row, how long it'd take to now get out of my system after 3 days in a row. I piss every day, or if I did it one
How
day.
are you testing it too? Is there like a at-home test?
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah,
a
you get
dipstick
these.
sheet?
Yeah, you get these
Dipstick, like a
piss
chlorine
cups.
test.
Kinda,
But
yeah,
you'll
yeah.
just have these piss cups, and it'll like tell you the levels
Okay.
of what your what marijuana is, the level of marijuana in your
So
system.
you knew-
THC in your system.
4 days, 3 days before you could take it up to the brink, and that's where you have to shut it off because of
Yeah.
your research.
Yes, yeah. You had a good, say you strung several days together in a row.
Yeah.
You need a good 48 hours to get out of your system. But say you did it for one day, like you wouldn't need it no more than like 24 hours to get out of your
Metabolize
system.
faster or
'cause you
something.
metabolize
Okay.
And it's all dependent on other people too.
Okay.
Like I think body fat has a big
body
is like a
fat.
big piece of how fast it gets out of your system.
Yeah.
Dude, we had a guy in high school that was like not allowed to play for certain periods because his levels were too high. He'd always be talking about the levels with the head coach, like joking with the head coach, like I got my levels down. I remember being like 17 years old, like I can't believe this kid
Yeah.
just can't stop smoking weed
Well, they
so he can play football.
Yeah. I had like a box of 50 piss cups. And let's just say, I don't know what the level was. Let's just say 0.5, THC level of 0.5. To where, say I'd take a gummy or hit the vape and then the next day I would test my level. Let's just say it was at 0.6. 10 hours would go by, I'd test again to see how much it dropped or got lower. And that's how I kind of figure out how long it took to get it metabolized out of my system.
Okay.
Vitamins.
The levels
Vitamin
are up
levels.
though. So after that last agreement
okay?
we made, we raised the levels
Yeah.
of THC. So you can have a little bit higher levels.
started
of
the
Right, with the new
THC.
CBA got it
It started?
raised
Yeah,
higher
okay.
to where it was like, nobody should be failing.
You shouldn't fail now because they raised it a little
If you do,
higher.
you got a problem.
You got if that's what they
shows
saying. They said if you
forward.
fail this test, that means you smoking 10 blunts a day at the most. You know what I'm saying? You chain smoking.
Yeah.
And if you fail the test now,
I
so.
never understood how guys could do that. Like guys getting high to play games.
That
never
that is
understood
crazy. Like I high school did it, but once I got to college I couldn't do it, and then NFL I couldn't even play. Man, I took a pain pill and I went the wrong way like the first play of the game.
Yeah, dude. Taking anything before a game to me was like no
Bad.
shot.
No
You
shot.
never a gummy guy post game?
He never done it.
I don't dabble. Yeah.
Oh, you've never dabbled.
Yeah.
You
Got
don't-
you,
do
got
you
you, got you.
drink?
Yeah, I drink.
Oh,
You
okay.
see the way he's sitting there while you're telling him a story. He's like, yeah, okay. Like he's a cat that sat in the front of the
Like
the
he's
class
just
and
fresh
dared.
out of a DARE program.
Yes, exactly.
Session.
He's
Yeah.
like, you understand you'll never reach your full potential if you right?
Hey, I'm gonna pray for you tonight. Okay? I know you're addicted, but I'm gonna have to. I'll talk with him.
Dude,
Yeah, I've been
that
sober-
was
I've been
that stuck
sober
with me
in
in
that
Dare
game
as the
for a
police
while.
officer sat there. He's like, if you do a drug one time in your life,
You will die.
you will never reach your full
Yeah.
potential. I remember sitting there being like,
Damn, you could have made it to 10 years, bro.
No.
No.
It would be after, the best times would be after away games where when you get on the flight and you just throw in a gummy. You
yeah,
just get
you
that
have a little,
body.
little pen.
Or the pen.
You're
body
sitting there
eye,
playing,
the
maybe a little
inflammation.
turbulence.
We're
you're just
all on
kinda
the pen
like,
under the
God.
cover. Coach come by, you play like you sleep. He's sitting over. He would ask you questions.
Dude, the flight back from London.
Then they start passing
Flight
out
back
the,
from London,
then they
these were
start passing
smoking
out the
blunt.
chocolate chip cookies.
Really?
Oh,
Yes.
bro, I ain't gonna
Hey,
cap.
those cookies
Anytime
were
someone come
crazy.
near me, I play like I'm asleep, especially if I took a gummy or hit gum, or if I've been drinking. As soon as I see a coach, anybody come there, I just play like
Wait,
I'm
wasn't your-
asleep. I
wasn't
don't
your-
even want to talk to them, cuz.
Wasn't your coach handing him out though? Because he got pulled over on the 65 over here.
Oh, dang.
I was new to Tennessee, but I remember
saw
seeing the
that?
body cam footage.
I ain't gonna say his name.
That was your coach, too.
It was Todd.
Bro,
I ain't
don't
gonna say
know.
his name.
No.
Packers.
No,
That
same game, yep.
I'm not gonna say his
Damn.
name. Who gets us the drink? I'm not gonna say who brings the drink.
Somebody brings a drink?
Of course.
There's a guy at the Titans that would put, like, you get to your seat.
I would just know because the
they
fellas
would
would
have
have like a
cats.
gym
It was
bag and
already
stuff.
right here.
Hey, that's changing though. Robert Sala's here now.
No, it ain't gonna change.
It's changing.
It ain't gonna
It
change.
needs
No,
to change.
it started to get stricter when that thing went down you were just talking about.
Oh,
Buddy
yeah,
getting
when
pulled
you
over.
get
Like, there was a
pulled
big
over.
like NFL thing. Of,
I
like,
wasn't there.
They were really strict on it. Yeah, we were both gone.
Yeah.
You left, like they let you out, and you.
Yeah, I was done.
Yeah, they allowed him out. Yeah, they released him back into the wild.
You think you'll ever try vitamin?
I don't know.
Hey, this show is not the time to peer pressure Clay. I
I just feel like we'd have fun, bro.
Yeah, Clay would be fun. Or
Hey.
just crazy paranoid.
Hey, fucking
One
a
of my-
live show.
That first time, I was
With D'Angelo,
very paranoid. Yeah,
but
I thought I got
me,
left at a restaurant, and apparently only 5 minutes had went by. But I swear to God, I went through like 3 things of chips and salsa, and I'm kind of sitting there by myself. I feel like everybody's looking at me. I feel like everybody knows that I'm there. And I'm hitting up D. I'm like, you got to get me out of here. You got to get me out of here. And he's driving me home. He's like, hey, Comp, you just got to relax, bro. Like, you're real paranoid right now. Like, bro, you weren't in there with me.
Training day.
How many
over here.
milligrams?
I thought
Eating
he had left
hawk.
me.
How many milligrams?
That I smoked on that one.
Oh,
That was like I didn't
yeah,
smoke
yeah.
for a while. I was more of just a gummy guy.
Okay, yeah, that's why I hit you.
But I
different.
was
Gummies
paranoid.
and flour do different things to you.
Yeah.
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 Dude, we had a guy. We would go on online trips every year to Vegas. and we'd go obviously stop at like whatever the little centers, and we pick up a bunch of stuff. And we had a quarterback with us. He was a backup quarterback, and he took like a 5, and he hit him with the classic. After an hour, he's like, I don't feel anything. Give me another one. Took another one, and we were like roommates for that weekend. So I'm in like Ben Jones' room. He's got the nice little suite or whatever. That's when we all hang out. We play cards and relax. I get a text from this guy, and he's like, you need to come back to the room right now. So I go back to the room. He's paranoid. It's the same thing, like kind of freaking out. Hey, everyone knows I'm high. Everyone knows I'm like, bro, you're going to be fine. No one's judging you right now. Lay him on the bed. Lay next to him. We watch like Coco, the Disney movie.
Yeah,
I was in
good
Vegas
movie, by
just
the
sitting
way.
there watching like 3 Disney movies with him while he just like quietly came
Tripping
down.
out.
Got up eventually. He's like, all right, I'm better. I'm like, you want to go outside now? He's like, yeah. It's just him like peering out into the sun.
Nothing
It
like
got to
that.
wear off though. Once it wear off, you good. It's-
Nothing like that fear that hits you. Like say you eat like a half a brownie and you're like 45 minutes go by. You're like, I don't feel nothing. Then you're like, let me do another one. But then when you do the other one, within 5 minutes you're
Hit
feeling
you.
the first one. You're like, oh fuck.
You fucked
Here
up.
we go.
You double
Yeah.
dose. You fucked up.
Yeah.
You fucked
Just have a hoot. Just
single
gotta have a
dose.
hoot, change a couple channels. That's all you want to do. Not just rewire the whole system.
Okay.
We'll get you there.
Okay.
We talk football?
What do we got today?
We got dude, there's
we
actually a
got the
big
Super
game
Bowl.
coming up. Do you want to talk about it?
Let's talk about the big game. Do
We'll
we
talk
talk
about
about
the
the big
true
game or we going back to our futures?
Let's hit some futures real quick.
we recap
we
how we
hit
did
on
from the
this.
beginning?
Well, that was before the show. Let's do a little recap. So
We hit on this.
we did the
I
future
thought you meant
show.
Future milestone.
Let's see Clay 2-11. We hit on this shit.
We did the futures, and this is Clay's first episode, first
Yeah.
real episode of being with Bussin With The
Yeah.
Boys, the locker room. He did a couple the year prior, but this is like his first one. Prepared, had notes, maybe a little laptop in the corner. This man goes on, take his future picks, and you picked every single favorite.
The Packers were favorites over the Lions?
Yeah, they were because they traded for Mike at that time.
Yeah. Right after that. They're like Super Bowl favorites. And you went 1, 2, 3, 4,
I got the Eagles right, and I
5,
missed on every
6,
other one.
1 and 7.
Hell yeah.
But tight shit.
I also just went 1 and 7 though. I went 1 and 7.
Yeah, I know.
Tough sled.
Tell you what, I'm looking at my division champions. 7 out of 8 of my teams made the playoffs. Feels like a dub, yeah.
Are we talking about playoffs then?
No, these are
it's
division
one,
champions.
two.
Division champs.
Like I picked the Bills as the Patriots.
Yeah. Everyone
Got
got the Bucks.
Steelers. Texans didn't win it. Jaguars did it. Broncos, Eagles, Packers, Bucks, and Rams.
Did we talk about playoff teams? Because I remember saying
I don't think we did
the
playoffs. That'd be a good one to have
the
next
NFC
year.
West, I said there was going to be 3 playoff teams out of there. And I also said the NFC, well, I guess they can't be. I don't know. It's too long ago.
Too long ago.
Yeah, that's
long
that's
ago.
You guys, that's
that's
in the past.
in the
That's
past.
August.
Okay. Yeah.
Now we're doing it with an ice storm. So yeah, these didn't go well.
No.
It's kind of what it is, right?
Well, Delanie did well.
Who had the best record?
Yeah. I mean,
best record from the futures. The final records from the futures. Delanie, best record 5-8. So you lost money, but Delanie won.
yeah. I mean,
All right.
I'm just if people rode these.
Underdogs.
People rode these don't.
I took underdog, so I'm a plus odd.
You might be right. Units. Whenever we transition.
Transition to units.
And
Yeah,
then
so
I-
the futures didn't go well for the locker room this year. It is what it is. Do we want to talk about the big game, or do we want to talk about our juicy parlays?
Do the big game.
I haven't put my Super Bowl Willie parlay.
Haven't
together
done it yet.
Haven't done it yet.
So we'll have to focus on your socials to see what that is.
Yeah. Again, because without internet over the last couple of days, like not getting to watch the games was brutal.
Did you end up being able to watch the games?
I watched last night on PFF.
What was
on
your
Ultimate.
thoughts?
Seahawks Rams game was electric.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Kenneth Walker is a dog.
Stud.
And who's old buddy from the Gamecocks, JP? The Nick Eamon Wari?
Yeah.
Eamon Wari?
Yeah, Nick
This dude wants war. Like this cat number 3 defense for Seattle is incredible. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Bro, this dude, they drafted him in the
He's
second
been
round
like
this
that
year.
all year.
I know, but it's like when you're sitting there watching play after play, and you're seeing like from the film room perspective of watching this cat play, like seeing him be drafted as safety, seeing him be able to play the safety spot, seeing him play nickel, seeing him be able to cover his corner, the length that this dude has, and seeing him at the second level. Like the way he attacks blockers, the point of contact, it's not like it's all world like a linebacker, but the way this dude is physical as like a DB type with his length, he knows how to use his length really well. Dude can rush the passer, he can blitz, he can do everything at every level of the defense. Because I came in and because JP was talking about him yesterday. And so when I was sitting there and I was kind of like just watching number 3 for Seattle's defense, I'm like, yo, this dude is the real fucking deal. Not just like a stat pattern. Not, like, this dude is him.
I'm curious though how
Hey, him.
Capital.
Watch him at the Super Bowl.
I'm just curious how Seattle's defense can go from shutting down the 49ers to, holding them to 9 points in 2 games. And they give up, I'm making this up, 80 points to the Rams. Like, where is the drop off? Because as we move forward into the Super Bowl or big game, whatever we're allowed, are we allowed to call it Super Bowl? We can call it a Super Bowl on the show, right?
Yeah, we call it Super Bowl.
Okay. Well, as we head into the Super Bowl, what's up with the defense? Because they look good at times. There's
Are you talking about Seattle's
I'm
defense?
talking about Seattle's defense, yeah.
But I feel like the Rams have they have the ability to hit these explosive plays on you because they have a run game with Kyron Williams. Defense does do a good job of like maintaining or trying to stop the run because the Rams do such a good job inserting their receivers to block. But also, Puka can be in such a sticky situation and still come down with the football. Devontae Adams is as good as anybody. If you're press on him, the way he gets separation or gets separation at the top of his route, like Rams are fucking good, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I picked them.
Yeah, Rams are nice. I'm saying like the defense might come alive because they completely shut down the 49ers. Who did Seattle had a bye before that, but their defense has been kind of top 5, top 10 all year long.
I know.
And they have all the cats like DeMarcus Lawrence. Who else is on? Leonard Williams. And that second level, like again, watching the Nick cat, number 3, dog. Ernest Jones, the middle linebacker, he's a dog. And even this young little, I like to call him the white bull terrier, Drake Thomas. Number 42, he's probably like
with the eye blacker.
Yeah, he's like 5'9", 5'10", little white boy, plays big, and he's small like on film, but seeing him go attack blockers and make splash plays, like they got goons, bro. Yeah. They got dudes on the outside that can cover, safeties that fill fast. Like they got a lot of weapons. Yeah, Mike McDonald.
What did you think of Tariq Woolen's penalty?
It doesn't sit there go long enough to where you know what penalty's being called in the game. When I'm watching on PFF. Like I didn't get to see, I was going to say, I saw the moment that it all happened, but where they cut off is they're celebrating together before they celebrate, I guess, and taunt the sideline.
Yeah, so they had like a 3rd and 12. Seattle stops them.
Yeah.
And this cat goes over the sideline, does like the Baker Mayfield versus Kentucky type of deal where he's like getting in their face so much that the ref walks over, throws the flag.
So the
next play,
they
stopped him. They stopped him. So now it's 4th down.
No, I'm saying they told him to stop talking shit, and then he went back and did it again. So that's why I think
got you.
he gave him the warning.
So what happened? They broke up the play on the sideline. They kind of sit there. They're celebrating together. A dude walks to the
Reek who made the play. He's looking at the sideline talking. You see the ref just being like, all right, that's enough, and he's kind of side shuffling down the sideline. He says a little bit more. And then you see the ref just throw the flag.
It's when he started talking to Stafford,
I don't like
though.
it.
It's once he started talking to Stafford.
Stafford's talking to,
when Stafford would say, fuck you, because he was talking to Stafford, and then you can see Stafford, he throws the flag. At the end of the day, you can't go to their sideline and do that. Like,
but I hate.
You're saying you thought it was like a ticky-tack call.
Consistency. Well, is it ticky-tack? No, but there's no consistency on what is taunting. Also, there's so much of a human element to the game of football. Like there's emotion that happens. It's 3rd and 12. You make a huge play. You're right. You can't do that. That's what I'm going to tell you if I'm a coach and you're a player. But like, you got to let the boys play. You got to let the human element. That's what sells when Caleb has the cheese grater on his head. And like, that's what sells. Like, we can't just be robots out there. And it's under the guise of player safety, not reacting and taking a late shot or a cheap shot. Like,
yeah, but when the ref is sitting there being like, hey, calm down.
Then get in front of him.
Keeps doing it.
You can't
that's when you got to throw the flag. If it's like, hey, I'll give this guy a warning, and even through the warning, he's continuing to do it, it's like, all right, well.
So you like it then?
I don't like any flag. Anytime there's laundry in the field, I don't like it. I think
Would you like the call then?
I think there's enough of a domino effect with the referee noticing, walking over, saying, hey, you can't do this. He ignores, keeps shuffling and doing it. It's like eventually the ref, if he's like going to put himself in the situation, he's got to take control of the situation. If the ref held back the whole time and let him do his thing, and there's a little bit, and then you go break it up, I like that better.
I'm not saying it was the wrong call or right call. Well, I am saying it's the wrong call, but at the same token, I just feel like there's no consistency between what is and what isn't taunting. And especially in the magnitude of that game right there, it's like, brother.
Yeah, when it comes to big game, when it comes to playoffs, like the refs need to be there as like just in case guys, like in case like shit goes out of hand. But other than that, it's like this is as primal as it gets. You guys in between
do
these
it.
lines, go play
Pretty
the game.
mild for an in-division type of rivalry game.
In division,
conference
third time
championship
you're
game.
playing.
Yeah.
Winner goes to the Super Bowl. So I'm with all that.
It wasn't edgy, the game at all.
Y'all got to think about it. Just like we get a scouting report on refs, they get a scouting report on the whole players too. 27. Wallen. He. This not his first time getting these penalties, these unsportsmanlike. It's happened multiple times. So they probably was like, we're gonna give this man a warning, and then we're gonna throw the flag. At the point it was a crucial time, should he had done it? No. And he dropped the interception. Like, who clowns when you drop an interception and you didn't do anything? Then the next play he comes back and he bombs you.
Yeah.
Like, those things right there could have cost them the game. Like, you seen the linebacker was ready to fight him on the sideline.
No, that was Eamon Warry.
Yeah,
that was the rookie.
The rookie ready, like, bro.
I love even Warrior, bro.
He was ready to get up with him because he like, dude, you just
He's
cost
ready
us
to
the
get
game.
up with him.
You know what I mean?
Well, the next play pop, Puka Nacua touchdown.
Touchdown. He
they're
bombed
saying
And
him.
you see the route too, like as Puka's running the route, he kind of like looks back for a second, like he's gonna slow it down. Looks back, gets to the top,
Boom.
stutters it down, and then takes off. Like in my brain, as I'm watching the games, I'm thinking, does New England have cats like that? Like I know Stephon Diggs is nice. I know Matt Collins makes plays, and they got Hunter Henry. But
Booty.
do you got these two dudes? Yeah, Booty. He's a kind of a deep
Booty,
threat,
yeah,
but do
but
they
they
have
was locking him
dudes
down.
like Puka and Devontae Adams that just completely equalize the game at any moment?
Do they have an O-line that can hold up? They gave up like 6 sacks against the Chargers, 5 against the Texans, I think another 5, and we're having ball control issues with Drake. You know what I'm saying? It's like, brother, they got a D-line who can rush.
This True Classic Big Game of the Week is brought to us by, you guessed it, True Classic. The new Curve Peepa shirts that my man Ryan has sent, they are phenomenal. Grabs the chest very well, the shoulders very well, leaves a little loose here in the midsection. Fits great, you look great. You can find True Classic at Amazon and Costco, Sam's Club, and Target nationwide, or online at trueclassic.com/bussin. Look good, feel good, play good. Let's get to the game of the week.
I mean,
Yeah, hold on. Let's just introduce the game because we're getting into the
Getting
game.
into
right?
it.
We're excited.
Super Bowl Sunday, Seattle Seahawks, New England Patriots, Mike McDonald, Mike Vrabel. Patriots are dogs. Seahawks are favored by 4.5 points. Total points in this game is 45.5. Continue. I just want to introduce
That's
the game.
all I'm saying. Like,
for the
listen,
people.
I think you sense where I'm leaning. I think the Seahawks are going to be hard to beat, but that my concern is like how well the Rams. You know, if you give Vrabel, if you give Josh McDaniels 2 weeks to prepare, like there's got to be something there to take advantage of. Maybe that is just the fact that they have Puka, Devontae, Parkinson, some of these dogs out there who can run amazing routes, and an offensive-minded coach, and Sean McVay who can just the offensive play calling nowadays is tremendous. I mean, we saw that JSN now going to the Seattle side of things, that JSN where he was lined up in the backfield,
runs that corner route. There ain't no backer that's covering that.
No,
What were they
No,
like,
it
cover
wouldn't
four?
be the backer, but let's say you're in a box where
The
you got
safety
4
nickel
people.
came down
The
on him.
safety's already biting on the on
That
the
essentially,
post.
that's essentially would be the backer who has to run through and slice that.
Well, it was
Third
a
man
nickel
through the
Sam.
zone. But no, he ran up the field.
Yeah, it was a nickel Sam.
because there is like number 2 or Cooper or whomever.
he
Cooper Kupp.
he takes a flat.
That's the flat. Your inside backer, he just kind of sloughs off waiting for something to come. It's 3 on
Come
4.
short, yes.
And then you have him 3 through the zone. That's got to be your safety.
That's a retroactive coaching.
Or your corner.
Like technically you would have, but because JSN's so far in the backfield, the corner's never gonna pick that up unless you, I guess, just game plan for
You
it.
have to game plan for it.
But
No, you're
was it-
absolutely
Because
right.
when I'm watching that route unfold, I'm like,
backer?
I have no clue how
But don't y'all
anybody's going to
box
cover
that
that.
because it's still 3
Yeah,
by
well,
3.
that's what he's saying.
Like,
He's saying
So,
it's like,
so in a box, you have a 3 that sits low. You have your flat player.
Draw it up. We don't spend enough time on the whiteboard.
go draw it up, baby. Give him that look.
All right, Delanie. So in box rules, like
Yeah.
if we're middle backers and we're working with our secondary, and we say box or cluster, you're basically in like a cover 4 look where this guy's taking the first 3 guys short. So if anybody were to here to run a spot, he'll go and snag it. If anybody runs a drag inside, he walls it off unless he drops into the zone behind them. Everybody's got different rules. This defender's got the first flat. So as Cooper Kupp goes out here, he buys his flat route. The 3 player in a box setting, this dude's in the backfield. Again, it's not like they're on the line of scrimmage to where then it opens up your rules to where you can work with the backside safety or work with the safety over top, or you can do like an area call.
Yeah.
But in just traditional box, he's got the first low of 3. These guys would have the 2 vertical routes. If he's on here and say he runs vertical and he runs vertical, safety and corner would pick that up. And he's searching for anything low. Since this receiver is first up the field and runs a post route, This is so late because JSN's coming out of the backfield. So the corner's buying this over top and basically running into the safety. So they've occupied both of them. So as JSN is delayed coming out of the backfield, this is really the Mike backer who would have to pick this up going to the corner. But it's impossible. It's nothing that you're going to coach into. If you haven't seen it all year, to where you get into the film room and you'd say technically, like in this situation, we would just need you to just make some hell of a play and be able to run and take this corner route. Because ideally you'd want the corner to see it, but if you haven't seen it all year, nothing in the rules is going to tell him we have to worry about 3 coming out of the backfield to take up the corner in the corner route.
And see, everything you said, that's perfect.
That's perfect. Where the corner, technically, as we say, he's got to be responsible for that. Your number 2 who takes him to the flat, usually that would be your linebacker, your outside linebacker, whoever it is. He's got to slough off, give you some help on that 7 route, let's call it. But the corner's got to see that and not commit. But that was the only route running through his zone, so you deliver him to the next guy inside.
And again, if you haven't seen it all year, that's where you're going to have to like retroactively coach this play up. If you've seen it, then ultimately you'd be alert to the formation. Hey, we call it zoo, where receivers in the backfield, where you can anticipate something like this, because just looking at the board, if it's like he has the flat, he has low underneath on a 3, and these two have the deep routes, the corner would have this corner route, safety would have this post. But since he's coming out of the backfield, it's so late developing that by the time this post hits, the corner's already running with it.
Well, it's
a great play call by Seattle.
And that's what we'll be looking for too on the offensive side. They're gonna say, hopefully, if that corner runs with him to the safety, the corner should be open. Like they gonna literally tell us that, and that was the corner's fault. Then what you saying? The corner should have passed the post over, right?
It is. It's just a great play call. It's one of those where you come to the sideline, your coach looks at you and goes, "That's tough. That's tough. That's tough."
And D, to your point, you'd be right if, like, say quarterback's back here, QB's back here, and running back's right here. If this receiver happened to be on the line of scrimmage or close to the line of scrimmage, and say the back was offset this way, to where this is a 3-player, he would let this corner route unfold and he would take this. But since he was essentially this JSN was the running back out here wide and in the backfield. That's where it's hard to allow everything to develop.
Because the linebacker would have to take the back.
The back.
Whoever's in the running back situation.
Right, because as he eliminates, backer's sitting down here because you're thinking it could be like an option route where he tries to go inside, or he might have to break on it if he goes out. But since he drove it all the way up, it's just so late developing that it's, again, unless the corner has seen it on film, it's hard for him to just kind of wait there.
Did you notice if they ran that formation multiple times and set it up, did they run the option the first time and then come back with the corner route? Because usually that's how you set up that play. You run a short route, so you got that linebacker to sit on his toes.
That's probably what they're thinking, is he's going to come up and dance with the middle linebacker, try and beat him across the face.
Or as an offensive play caller too, you think, if we throw this at him, what does the defense usually do when they get a receiver in the backfield? Like what coverage do they check to?
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, it seems like they run kind of a 4 coverage on that side with the receiver. Let's get him in this formation.
Yeah.
And from an offense perspective, you're seeing that corner route late out of the backfield. You're going to show the same formation in the game, but now Jason's going to cut it inside.
Inside, watch.
Because the safety and corner too, again, him being in the backfield is the X factor. These guys are kind of predicating it off the 2 receivers because they're not thinking there's a vertical threat coming out of the backfield. So the minute he eliminates, both of these guys' eyes are thinking they can double this high route on the post.
Right. But now they're going to have that top left, safety? The top left.
But top left is the corner.
Okay, top left is the corner. That corner is now going to hold more to the left if the same sort of formation is going to happen. Yeah. Now that post on the inside is going to probably be more open to get over the top of that, and then you'll have JSN run a route inside and fuck up that.
But you'll have 2 inside backers. You take away the home run. Like that's what they were trying to hit, the home run. They hit it. Awesome play. Yeah, you can do JSN inside. He can dance with the middle linebacker. But you got the Mike and Will, who are probably going to, box him because there's no threat to the Will on the other side. But
defenses are so fascinating to me because I understand like fronts and like the front 7, but as far as like back end, I just know rotation. I don't know like this whole box concept. As you guys are breaking it down, I'm like, it's incredible how they're talking about the corner has to bring the receiver over to the safety, and once he sees that he's secured, now he can, I'm assuming, break off back to help out somewhere else. It's just it's
because think about it like a simple play that a lot of offenses run. Just think of like a traditional bunch. Set. We would box that. And on just a simple play, let's call it like a snag 7, to where 3 goes flat right away. that eats up
Which
the
one
flat
is 3?
player.
This is 1. This is
Inside.
3. This is 3.
3 is the guy on the inside. So the
Inside.
middle
Inside
backer,
bunch. Yeah,
you
yeah.
count
Next
from
to the
outside
tackle.
in.
He coming from
I'll
the
tell you, so
tackle.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Got
So
you.
if 3 goes flat right away, as a 3 player, you're pushing to next color. The next color would be the snag route from the 1.
Yeah, the
3
point.
goes
1
flat.
is the farthest one out.
It could
Farthest one
depends
out.
who. It depends too, though.
But I'm just saying, just a simple concept
okay.
of like a snag 7 versus a
9-7-3.
bunch.
Yeah.
So flat route or a flat player gets eaten up by the flat by 3. The snag gets eaten up by the low hole player, the low 3 player, the mic, and then the safety and the corner are both doubling that snag 7 if it's a
deep
7
threat.
route.
Right.
That deep, it could be a vertical. They're both doubling that. So again, as you're seeing that, once 2 eliminates the flat player, 3 is not a vertical threat. He's in the backfield. So the eyes of the corner and the safety are now thinking they're going to double the vertical route between 1 and 2.
Got you.
See, only reason why I know that because we have to listen. When we get in a bunch, we hear box. We like, hey, they boxing it. So now we kind of know what's about to happen. We
Right.
just want to hear the box. We know who gonna
Yeah.
take who now. That's
Like if
what-
you're running the snag, you might snag and then
back
work.
inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either work back inside, option him, or push away from him,
Yeah.
thinking this Mike backer sits really low and doesn't really put his body on
like
you.
I'm not gonna go get to him. Like I know he inside. I'm like, okay, I know he don't got me. I'm the point. I know that dude inside of me. I run towards him.
Yeah.
And I don't get close enough to him. I kind of give him that and then come back out. You know what I'm saying? If he come to me quick, I'm running out. But if he kind of like read me to try to wall me, that's when I kind of give you that, pause you a little bit, and then just put it on my outside shoulder. You don't want to run out to danger. So you kind of got
Yeah.
to see. Now, if he run to me, I know it's man. I can run out of it. But if he just sit and wait for me, it may be like a little pocket I can sit in right here and just take that pass.
This might be a dumb question, but like, are you boxing like 99% of?
Depends on the coverage. you're in.
Yeah.
It depends. So you don't get out of coverage if they come like a bunch set.
If you're in like, if it's day 1 install and they don't want the defense to think too much. If you're calling like a 2 shell defense, so think 2, 4, or 6. And then guys just think in Tampa like, hey, do you want us to box a bunch? And the coach just might simply say, if you're wearing a 2 shell look, box any bunch set you might, or cluster set you might see. But there'll be wrinkles inside of every defense.
Right, man changes things.
Like Tampa, you might stay in Tampa. They might do something so specific outside a bunch to where now you might want to check to getting into like a cover 3, or they might run heavy if they're getting into like a tight bunch set to where you want to get in a single high safety.
Got you.
And that's why
But it all depends. It really comes from like 2 shell defense. So if you're in like a cover 4, if you get a cluster or a box or of some sort, you will be sitting there trying to box it up.
And
That is
sometimes that's why we motion like, because if the quarterback can't tell because y'all disguising that 3, we'll motion just to see if they follow. If they don't follow, if man zone,
Yep.
we gonna see. I'll motion. Oh, he didn't follow. Zone. That's when I start screaming out zone.
Right,
'cause-
so he's zone, then they're assuming box.
yeah. Well, it all
Got it.
depends.
It's the game within the game.
Yeah, it's
The game within the game.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that you play the game long enough, but even sitting here, it's like, oh, this is stuff that's so out of my wheelhouse of knowing where safeties and corners and everything goes. Like, you know, basic stuff like 2, 4.
Yeah, y'all don't
Man.
need to know that shit.
No, I just need to know where the safeties are. And then, hey, is this guy pressed
Yeah.
on the slot?
Or if,
Yeah,
he,
okay,
a,
he might come now.
if he a nickel Sam too. 'cause
Yeah, exactly.
have to
Yeah, is
block
it base?
that.
Is it nickel? Is it dime? All right, now I know that. But it's so interesting.
Because if 3's on the line of scrimmage in cover 4, the Mike backer now has a vertical responsibility, unless you 3 to exit like on the backside. I don't know if you guys call it 3 to X, or you would always like, hey, if you never want your Mike backer running vertical, you'd work with like a backside safety. But if 3 is like on the line of scrimmage, you now have vertical responsibility. Let's say you got 3 guys over there and the bunch is there and box happens. That now tells the Mike backer there's no vertical responsibility that you're going to have now. You're going to be sitting low. That's why this route is so deadly, because as they're close, whether they call it box or not, the Mike backer's not thinking I'm going to have to take anything vertical.
Right.
But ain't the Mike backer usually the fastest backer out of the bunch?
The bunch, what do you mean?
Like out of the 2, out of
Mike
the
and
3.
Oh, you're
Will?
saying out of the backers that are out there?
The Mike is
Well,
usually the fastest.
it could switch.
yeah,
the
it
Mike
just
and Will are
depends.
kind of synonymous as
Interchangeable.
far
Like
as,
if it's
yeah.
me out there, usually the dime or the weak side backer I'm playing with is the more athletic guy.
And
Is that
you
what you're
Mike?
talking about?
No, because I always, when I played, Patrick Willis was the Mike. Navarro always played on the side of him because he was faster. Patrick he will always take the seam. He always took the seam.
It
He
kind of
never.
just depends who you're playing
Different
with.
genetic makeup.
Yeah, I
right?
mean,
it's a
I'm
different-
just saying, like, even like Jayon on our team, he was the Mike backer. He always took.
Yeah. He was always a
took his-
fast
Jayon would be a guy, so P. Willis, Jayon, some of these cats would be guys to where if 3 is on the line of scrimmage and they're in cover 4, you can trust them to have vertical responsibility.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So
To where, say I'm out there would always be tools that you're working with, whether it's 3 to X or an area call.
Oh.
And it wouldn't be like 100% across the board. I'm just trying to give you examples of
Yeah.
times where you might be thinking, okay, could they be getting this formation to attack the Mike backer or try and get him in an isolated situation? And then schematically on defensive side, like what tool bag can we work with to where they're not living in this situation the whole time?
Okay.
Like I might have vertical responsibility when we play the Cowboys and we're playing against Jason Witten.
Yeah.
Because the majority of the time he's going to option you at the 10-yard line.
yeah.
He's not
You're
going to
not
run
gonna
vertical
go
a whole
deep.
lot. And it's like, hey, Will, you better be able to run with Jason Witten.
Yeah.
Vertical. But if you guys had one cat,
Jermichael Finley?
not Finley, Cook. Was it Cook?
Oh, Jared Cook?
Jared Cook. Yeah, Jared
Who could
Cook.
run?
South Carolina?
Yeah.
Who could
Yeah,
run?
he ran a 4.3.
That'd be one where it's like, I got to sit a little higher here because right now I'm supposed to take him vertical if he goes vertical.
He
But that
can-
dude could move.
Yeah, he can run
A straight line.
6'6". He like 6'6",
Yeah.
and he can run so fucking tall.
Gamecock.
Music to my ears.
So who do you guys got?
Seattle.
Covering.
Hey,
minus 4.5.
I'm gonna move that line though. I'm taking Seattle too, but I am gonna move the line to 2.5 again. Just it's the smart bet. I really feel like the Patriots haven't played in the last 2 weeks very good football. Low scoring, not taking care of the ball, really in a panic to go against the Broncos. Against the Broncos with a second string quarterback who only had maybe 2 or 3 starts in the NFL, and
Right.
He low-key played
he played
good enough to win.
He played good.
Game plan, yeah. And
You
the
don't think
weather.
so?
He
Yeah,
played good.
Started
the-
0 for 3, then went 6 for 7, had that
Yeah.
nice deep throw, but after that it was kind of like, okay. We're not.
But
we're not,
Broncos
we're-
were in it. Like they
Was
could
in
have
it.
won that
They
game.
could have won it
When
if
they
it was
went for
if
it-
the Patriots didn't play very well
They
on the
didn't.
opposite side of the ball.
You're right.
I mean, what Stevenson ran it 25 times for 76 yards.
That's
like
it.
they were like, okay, we need to just get the lead, and once you have the lead, let's
Keep it.
keep the lead here.
Yeah.
The Stidham cat, they were assuming he's not going to beat us with his
He
arm.
wasn't.
But
Right.
Broncos are up 7-0, and then they have the ball, and they go for it on 4th and 1 when they get stopped. And they could, it's like, bro,
Go up 10-0.
take the points. Go up
Take
10-0.
the points.
You're back on it. You're back on take the points mode.
In that situation, in like the first quarter,
if
like
you
the
have a
first
backup
half,
You got a
quarterback, I
backup
don't
quarterback.
disagree with that because
Yeah.
you're not sitting there being like, we'll be in this position.
Yeah,
again.
how many
You're like,
ops are we gonna
anytime
get?
we get into the red zone or the fringe area, it's like we have to take advantage of what they give us.
Trust your defense, too.
Trust your defense. Your
Your
defense
defense
is-
showed up.
They were
Yeah,
showing
defense showed
up,
up.
bro.
So your Seahawks 2.5, Seahawks
Go
4.5.
Seahawks 2.5.
Okay.
I'll take Seahawks 2.5.
Here's the X factor to me, and it's Drake Maye. Like, there's 2 trains of thought. Is the pressure of being in the playoffs as a second-year player is what's causing him to not play well, put the ball on the ground, not show like he's not great in the deep ball as he has been in the regular season. There's been a lot of variables that are like, oh, that's not the Drake Maye we saw in October, November, December. This is January, and he's not being the same quarterback. So there's a thought of like maybe the pressure's a lot. The other thought process, which you give a little tip of the cap to Tom Brady, is this guy's had to play in some crazy weather in the playoffs. How cold it is, winds going crazy. Is that taking away from his kind of first time being a North Carolina cat, right?
Yep.
North Carolina cat, like, is this like his first time really being in the elements in January to where the ball is not coming out that way? He doesn't have the reps in that situation, but now you're going to San Francisco where the weather's not going to be a factor in this game. So does he get back to the Drake Maye of old? I think Walker, his resurgence as like a premier running back this year has been incredible, even with Charbonnet getting out. Early in the year, we looked at Walker, and I know it was like the first Rams-Seahawks game that we streamed. You were watching Walker get to the line of scrimmage, make cuts, and go east and west to where he's trying to find a home run hit as opposed to just taking what the defense is giving him and taking those 3, 4, 5 yards. He's trying to find X plays everywhere, which a lot of times ended up in TFLs. So the Patriots defense, they're the number 3 defense in rush percentage or whatever the correct terminology
top
is.
3 run defense.
Top 3
in the
run
league.
defense in the entire NFL. I do believe that the Patriots are going to find a way to shut down Walker. So what's the next thing you have to look at? And the answer is JSN. It's creative routes like this. It's also, if Sam Darnold can throw it in his vicinity at all, he proved in this NFC Championship game, he's going to catch the ball wherever it is. The one-handed grab, he had something on his hands or something like that because that ball
That
came
grab
out,
was
had a
crazy,
spin on
bro.
it, and if you watch a slow-mo, that ball full stops once it hits his hand. There's another one in the back of the end zone that was
crazy.
3-4 yards out of the back of the end zone. He's still hitting up, catching that thing, no problem. So that's going to be a guy you got to double and then say if they're going to beat us, they're going to have to go to these other cats, Cooper, Barnum, those types of dudes.
Cooper balling though.
The Patriots
Cooper
do
balling.
have a shutdown corner in Christian Gonzalez. He's a dog.
Christian Gonzalez, dog, but I don't think you're putting one corner, like regardless of Gonzalez, respect to his game, but like you're in the Super Bowl and this cat has shown all year long that he's going to be productive regardless of
At
the
least
circumstances.
Don't sleep on Cooper Cup though.
Bro,
Like,
yeah.
Or
that's-
Rashid Shaheed, bro.
Rashid- oh
if
my-
you pressure, there was one where Rashid catches a
Oh.
deep ball because Buddy's
was
up
gone,
pressing
yeah.
him, and he just gets on top of him quick.
Right.
Quick.
Like the speed that Shaheed has.
Trust me, I just don't. I because Vrabel, friend of the show.
Where are you
know.
going on the game?
I'm going to take the Patriots plus 4.5. I think Sam Darnold, like the whole question mark leading into the playoffs was Sammy D, those last 2 games in the Vikings, he started to putter out a little bit. Even this season, they get to the playoffs, he's throwing 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He's really turned the page to where there's no like, is he not? He is a premier quarterback in the NFL.
Oh yeah.
Bro, some
I
of the
just
throws he's made.
Mike Vrabel with having time and the McDaniels being in this position over and over and over again, being able to game plan this defense that is going against an offensive line that's underachieved throughout the playoffs. They are going to have certain wrinkles. Their defense is going to cause Seattle to make mistakes. I think Drake Maye, I'm going to lean on the idea of it's the weather, not the pressure for Drake Maye, which is a bit of a gamble. And his legs. His ability to use his legs in this game is going to be a massive
He's got
factor.
the
Whatever his
schedule,
rush
yeah.
yards are.
Sammy D got
I'm
a little
taking
bit of
the over.
legs.
Yeah.
He got a little bit of legs.
He got sneaky white boy legs.
Yeah, he took off.
Drake
Sneaky
May got a little.
Drake May
he
just got
seasoning-
legs.
He got seasoning
Yeah.
on them legs. So I'll take the Patriots. I'm rooting for a close game. I love for the Patriots to win just because our boy Vrabel's like you'd love to see him put a bow on this thing. Be the first coach ever to be winning as a player and then coach for the same team and win as a coach. I think it's just a great story. My bias is definitely leaning a little bit in this, but I just think you have the ability to take away the run game and say, yeah, Sam, you've played great, but you've never been in this position before. Can we get you to make a couple of mistakes? And I think they can maybe figure that out.
I hate that label for Sam because he balled last game.
Bro, he's been balling.
ball.
Guys at his
Balling.
feet getting hit, throwing
Throwing
it,
it.
side his body.
He's a dog, dude. I'm
Being
not
out of
taking
structure.
anything away from him. Anything. I'm just saying, if I'm the Patriots, I'm saying, okay, we're gonna make them a one-phase type of offense. Let's take away their run game, and then truly, it's like now we have to double JSN and box or whatever we're doing with Coop and Rashid and all those things. we're gonna do that. Like that is, you have to take away one of them because they have been the most complete team going into the playoffs. I just think 4.5's a lot for a Super Bowl. And for these teams to have time, I think there's a low-scoring game. It was a 45.5. I think that under looks
It's gonna be
fantastic
under for
too.
sure. Under.
I think the under is a beautiful bet. Go ahead and put me on that as well. I'll take the Patriots solo bet 4.5, and I'll also take the under in this game.
What
Remind
scares
me who
me?
the Patriots had in the first round.
Chargers, and barely won that game.
I was gonna say, man, like
Barely won that game.
and the Chargers O-line, like the offenses that they played against, it's like the Chargers, the Texans, the Broncos without Bo
Defenses they've been
Nix.
playing against.
Yeah,
Without Bo Nix, to just
Number
keep it
one,
said, if
number
Bo
three,
Nix would have
number five.
played, that outcome would have been totally different for
I think
New
the
England.
game would have changed for both teams. I think both teams would have had different game plans.
New England's got they have a good defense. They play with good eyes. They got good cats on the line of scrimmage.
Great
the-
vice tackles. They
yeah.
don't jump off the diving board.
Some
all the
salt
things.
at the
Edge
second
wall,
level with
swarm.
Spillane and Gibbons.
Yeah.
Like they got cats.
Blaine got hurt in that game too.
I'm just,
Yeah.
bro, the Seahawks have been such a well-oiled machine. And all year long, it's like, oh, it's the Seahawks and Rams, and then kind of everybody else, or
Yeah.
AFC's weaker than the NFC. Seahawks and Rams make it to the championship game, and it was absolutely electric. And both
Super
teams
Bowl.
had good defenses, great offenses. And I just feel like it's that point to where the Patriots, they're meeting the Seattle Seahawks, and it's not Seattle's just going to be too much for them, just like Seattle has been for everybody else.
I believe that.
Because defensively, they have the same level of defense that the Patriots have been
Patriots
going
have.
against. They're going to be able to get after the quarterback. Like the tackles have struggled at times throughout the playoffs. It's not like Drake May's played out of this world at all, comparatively to like Sam Darnold going against the teams that he's been going against. And I just feel like the Seahawks have too much. Kenneth Walker, too. You bring up Kenneth Walker. The way he was able to put his foot in the ground and get to the edge when he scored that first touchdown was insane.
Yeah.
And that hand back that they have where Kenneth Walker can keep it front side or cut it backside, the push that the offensive line gets.
Offensive line's played great all year.
They're like, Patriots are going to obviously have to shut down Kenneth Walker first and foremost if you're going to put it in the hands of Sam Darnold. I just don't feel like the Patriots will be able to, like, I still think Kenneth Walker is going to get his somehow, some way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
gonna be.
yeah. Screens,
I'm hoping
pop
for a hell of a
passes.
game.
And then you look at, and then in New England, it's not like again, the creativity in the Seattle run game, in the Rams run game. I feel like the Rams, it's like, you got to stop duo and single back, maybe a couple zone plays, but you got to stop duo and single back. And then they run the ball out a lot of two back sets. If you handle the two back and duo and have good eyes in play action, I feel like Seattle could handle the Patriots.
Yeah,
I mean, beating the Rams, like you said, it was the best team other than Seattle. I just don't think Patriots. I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna find out.
we will find out. There's
We will
that's
find
for
out.
sure going to
We're
happen.
gonna
We're gonna
find
know
out.
the
No
answer to
question,
this
they're going to put the
question.
ball
We're
down
gonna
and we're going to play.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out. You know, I'm sticking with Seattle. I think Seattle is the powerhouse here.
Seattle 2.5. Seattle 2.5. Seattle 4.5.
2.5.
2.5.
Money
I'm
line.
taking, I do know.
I'm taking the under too. I want the under. I want to take the under. He got me. So I'm going to take the under as well in this game.
I'm going to do also Kenneth Walker over 74.5 rushing yards. Take the over on his rushing. JSN over on his receptions, 6.5. Hunter Henry over on his receptions, 3.5. And then Kenneth Walker anytime touchdown. I'm going to take
Tell
it
you
as a
what,
straight as
person,
well.
a sneaky player in this game is Austin Hooper.
Hooper?
Hooper. I see them being sneaky in this
Four,
game.
along with Seattle, minus 2.5.
Can
There
I-
will be a parlay that I'm putting together. It's not going to be all those picks together. I might sprinkle that. But I am going to have a Super Bowl Willie parlay ready to go.
It'll be on FanDuel, the boys, or is this just separate?
I'll make some calls and see
Make
if I
some
can
calls?
if we can get
Get your own?
some graphics. Like if you got one, if we all have one, like
That'd be
get
dope.
a little photo on the site.
Maybe.
Moneyline Matthews.
Hey, I'm hitting, baby. They're a little scared.
I hit that.
I'll say
radio
this.
Now, come on. Hey, and by the way, shout out
just-
to you
well, I just
for the
got a
UFC
text.
parlay. I did take one leg out, which, fortunately that's what allowed it to hit.
Yeah.
But shout out to you for that.
Hey, what a card, by the way. I know this is a football show, but we can't finish without talking about that UFC card. I
Hold on,
imagine
hold
the
on.
viewers.
I got something. I gotta get something off my chest here. I just got a text from a certain head coach in the state of Arizona. We got to save Zips. We got to get a group of boys together, and we've got to save what's going on in Zips.
They're under a federal investigation.
Federal investigation. 15 of the 16 chains were raided by ICE or the FBI or something. The owner of Zips allegedly is under federal investigation.
Ooh.
That's as
The
far
lone
as
one standing is the OG, right? Like Goldie's. I saw something.
Goldies. And let me tell you something, Will. Right across the street from Goldies, there's about 5 or 6 baseball diamonds. Where we would go there as kids and go play baseball. Silverhawks, AAA baseball team. We were ass. But after every game, you know where we go? Goldies. And we'd sit there, we eat the wings, we talk about how we almost got them even though we lost by 10. And buddy,
Are they
the
wings
state
good?
of Arizona is hurting right now. And there needs to be a group of men that go in and save Zips. And the text I just got, along with a couple other people that from the state of Arizona, we've got to band together. And I know you gentlemen aren't from the state of Arizona, but you guys all are American. And I think it's worth looking into. Being a part of something
The
special.
investment opportunities
Saving an American staple, William. SEAL Team
there. SEAL
Zips.
Team Zips.
We've got to figure out a way to save this franchise. Got to figure it out. I just don't know the avenue I want to take. Do I go approach the owner who's under federal investigation? Do I hire a law firm to be like, hey, I need to know ways to go about this? But I'm doing a full dive.
Hey.
After this show's over.
You let them go bankrupt. You come in, you build it back up.
All the greats get investigated, bro. Folks wrong.
Hey,
He said
what's
all the
what's
greats
what's
get
a RICO
investigated.
charge? You know what I'm saying? It
Drake's
happens.
going through one. Be all right.
We all.
I do want to read this
Scotch.
parlay. I just want to get that out.
I hear you're in a little bit of trouble.
Let me get
Bag
this
of
parlay for you
Bitcoin.
guys.
I thought he was going to go back to the NFL games.
No. We've
He's
covered
like, oh,
that.
hang on, Clay, I got to get something on my Zips.
This parlay right here, this is all player props. It's plus 3,701. All right, so I'm going to give you this.
Oh, so you got your you got
I got
your
a
Super
nice
Bowl.
little deal.
Super Bowl
Ramondre
parlay.
Stevenson, anytime touchdown.
Love it.
JSN, anytime touchdown. Sam Darnold, over 175 passing yards.
Easy.
Drake Maye over 175 passing yards.
Good weather.
JSN 70 plus receiving yards.
Love it.
Kayshawn Boutte over 25 receiving yards. Austin Hooper over 10 receiving yards. Big time red zone threat. Red zone threat. Take yourself back to a couple games ago. He was wide open. Drake Maye, bad weather, missed him.
Yeah.
But he was wide open. He's
dog.
hitting him in this game.
You know the number one red zone defense?
Seattle?
I don't know. I was asking.
Let's just go with that.
I know that. Hold on.
The number one red zone tight end coverage defense.
Yeah.
Seattle.
See, red zone.
Number one red zone defense for second string tight ends? Seattle Seahawks.
For 13 personnel.
Seattle's only allowed their opponents to reach the red zone 3 times in the postseason. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Ramondre Stevenson over 50 yards rushing. Drake Maye over 25 yards rushing.
Taking some swings on the back half.
Yeah.
Back at Drake Maye, 25 yards rushing.
All of it to
what do you
map
have
out.
He had like 60 last week?
Ramondre Stevenson, they're going to give him the rock. They gave him 25 times in this last game against the number 2 rush defense
What do you
in the
have?
entire
70
world.
yards?
75.
It was also snowing.
It was also snowing.
That fourth quarter
Yeah,
was
but that
so
didn't matter. Yeah, that
brutal to
was
sit there and
brutal.
finish and
Guys,
watch.
hold on. Plus 3,701.
I kind of
Like
that.
that's a nice little deal, right? You guys don't have to say it all at once. I'm just letting you know it's pretty good. Yeah. I know it's pretty good.
Jared, I'll send you
Yeah, I'll
something.
send.
We'll
I'll send
sprinkle.
you-
We'll sprinkle.
Sprinkle. Yeah. The only thing you're gonna wish is you bet a little bit more. That's all you're gonna do. But yeah, we gotta save Zips, man. We've gotta. Ain't no way.
What are you cooking up, D?
I'm looking at
He's-
it.
He's
ChatGPT
working
is
the
putting it all
FanDuel
together
app
right
right now. I looked over. He's scrolling on his parlay.
Oh,
I'm trying to cook something.
Do you have one cooked up yet?
I
I
had
don't.
something nice, but then
You know, I usually wait about an hour before,
Okay.
and I send it to the group chat.
At Clay Matthews 52.
Yeah. Oh, you
gonna
want,
tweet
You
it?
want me to post it?
Yes, Clay.
Yeah, bro. We got it.
I was just helping the
This
boys.
is you now, bro. One up this episode to bring you Form Energy. Form Energy delivers best-in-class taste with natural flavors and zero sugar. Form has natural caffeine derived from green tea. Form comes in a variety of flavors: screaming freedom, grape smash, blue, blitz, orange fury. Perfect for those who put in the work. Form Energy. We do the work.
I'm a gambler.
Well, you're a gambler, but you're also a social media
I'm
guy.
a rambling man.
I'm a rambling man.
You ain't never gonna change. You had a gypsy soul to blame.
Lord, I
born
was
for leaving.
born a rambling man.
So
I don't have anything for you.
Wait,
yet,
we
but
gotta do
I'll get
it.
you something, okay?
Bet the boys parlay.
Before that, if you both go 2-0 since you're tied, you want to play rock, paper, scissors for who will be the champion right now?
shoot, no shoot.
Well, hang on. What do you mean? They both got a different pick.
No, we.
If they both miss their
We both took 2 bets.
We'll figure it out.
We both.
Pro Bowl. Pro Bowl. Pro Bowl.
We trying to beat the tiebreaker. We need a tiebreaker. We both took 2.
Also, yeah.
Well, we took the same. We both took the same.
Take
but
Seattle
then,
4.5.
No.
Or go Patriots 2.5.
Ooh.
yeah, go Patriots 2.5.
I'll go pay. No. That sounds terrible.
Who do you think's gonna win the game?
Just meet in the middle, dude.
Yeah, just do money
I
line.
think the safer bet is Seattle in this. I just think it's gonna be closer than 4.5 points.
Just meet in the middle, do 3.5.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh man,
Let's do rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. rock,
that's
paper,
gonna hurt
scissors.
my.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
And do it now just for the
Do it
tiebreaker.
now.
And then if you guys somehow tie,
2 to 3
So
or
what's the
straight up.
second bet?
Our second bet is under. We take it
both
under
taking the
44 and a half.
Oh, you're both taking the under. Oh,
And
yeah.
then we
they
both
go 2
took.
out of 3.
What about Super Bowl MVP or Gatorade Color or?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, we gonna do that too.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. They could stay here.
Till
And
the game.
if Taylor hits the bet, Taylor would. If it was Seattle wins by 3, in my brain, Taylor kind of wins because his odds are better on the app. His odds are better.
But we ain't doing units though. That's if it was units, then yeah, he will win it.
2 out of 3. Okay, we're gonna do 2 out of 3. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
And what,
Just a
how-
tiebreaker. Just a tiebreaker.
This is only if Seattle wins.
Lame
by 3.
AF.
Which is nuts, by the way.
Wow.
You won't just go 4.5.
I can't do it.
Can you guys
It's
just
gonna
meet in the
be
middle
way
and go
closer
3.5?
than What we think it's gonna be way
What's that?
closer. I just think it's gonna come.
You're
to
asking-
Seattle,
you're asking
Seattle
me to
gonna
lose
win
a
by
lot
like
more than he is.
16 and a half.
Huh? You say what?
I said he wants you at 3.5. I'm like, you're asking me to
Bro,
lose
just
a lot
take
more.
Seattle minus 4.5.
I can't do that.
Why
no.
do you hold on? Why do you hate rock, paper, scissors so much right now?
I don't know. Honestly, I think
Because you're not a kid, right?
Clay's been in my ear. I've been hearing him on the side. He's like, and I guess I've just subconsciously picked it up. I'm like, hey, hang on, guys, let's do it this way.
What's he been saying?
There's more to it. Do the Gatorade.
You
Do
guys
the
are doing-
MVP.
you guys
There's
are
got to
doing-
be some more.
Because it's more bets
He's
he's
doing rock,
saying.
paper, scissors. He's like, lame AF.
You do total points.
He's just been hitting some side comments.
Or
here
we
and
can
there.
do
Oh, damn.
MVP to be the
I ain't said
tiebreaker.
shit
Whoever
this
gets the
episode.
MVP, right?
What if we both get that right?
Who you pick?
You're not.
I'll take Drake May.
I'm taking Sam Darnold.
Sammy D. Pride of USC.
If neither of them,
We had neither of them get
Back
it.
to square one, boys.
Always
Hey,
the quarterback
the
always
game's
get it.
4.5.
Didn't I say that last year?
Hey,
Didn't I say that last year?
I'll take Drake
Quarterback
May
always
for
gets it.
MVP. He can take Sam Darnold if it's tied at the end of this. We can meet at a neutral site and do rock paper scissors.
I will just come here and
Coin
do.
toss. What are you picking in the coin toss, Taylor?
It's tails.
What are you picking? In the
I gotta pick tails.
It's always tails.
It's always
Do
tails,
something, man.
Like
We
we.
don't play rock, paper, scissors. Winner
Can
gets
you settle this?
tails. The other one has to go with heads.
No, I don't like that.
I
If we
said, but everyone's
captains,
like, what if we get
always
them
pick
all the
tails.
same?
That's
I'm like,
just a-
who cares?
that's like a
Let's just
thing.
let it ride. Let's let it ride.
You know, like sometimes the tiebreaker for like March Madness is you put the final score and whatever.
I'll be damned if I'm sharing a title.
You know that sound effect?
That's
We'll
that's
just be
thing,
here and
the-
we'll
the
be
passion
here.
that they have in winning this title.
Not the move.
It's like I'm just trying to figure out how they can solve.
I don't
whatever
expect you
they
to
think.
understand right now. You'll know hopefully someday about what this means.
Hey,
Hey,
y'all
easy.
tie-
Hey,
if
he
y'all-
got Clay got a crazy look in his
y'all
eye
tie,
right.
y'all meet
The
in
ice
the
storm's been taking
Hey,
us all
Hold
down.
on, what'd you
I
say,
can only
Jared?
take so much hate from Taylor in a year, all right? I can only take so
Hey,
much.
yeah,
you
look,
don't
Clay
even, you
has,
don't even
bro.
understand my emotions right
I wore the Timbs today because that's how I'm feeling, all right? East Coast vibe. Untied.
now. Yeah. I was hoping to God them boys were fucking laced up. Clay, I don't expect you to understand what Delanie and I are feeling right now. How could you? But we gotta
Oh
figure
no, I
this
won
out.
a Super Bowl. I know what it feels like.
You never
You
won a
feel
Super
me?
Oh shit! Hold up.
Hey, hey.
I almost got
Don't
a
even
cramp.
touch it.
I almost got a cramp. Kid needs to
That's what
hydrate.
you get. Being nasty talking about a Super Bowl.
Oh shit! That was hilarious.
That's a nice
So what are we
zinger.
doing?
You all right?
It's whatever they come. Well,
Can
Can
we
we,
up
get,
on
can we
it?
get him some water?
they worried
We got
about
any
it.
electrolytes?
Can we clay some water?
Hey, got him.
Guys,
much
talking about I
coffee
still
this
got a couple
morning.
So
snaps.
time out. Can we not just figure out something to where this just gets solved to you guys? You have Patriots, you have Seattle. There's got to be a way to where it's just like we don't need rock, paper, scissors, or a coin flip.
I say that the MVP. If
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
but
But
what if
the
what
MVP
if
doesn't hit?
Seattle wins by 3,
I'm tired
right?
of this what ifs.
and then
Just go
Walker
money
is the
line.
MVP?
that's the only thing I can say.
You're
either
asking me to do too much.
Either
You're
Walker,
asking me to
it's either
give.
gonna be Walker or Sam Donald MVP.
But I'm just
It's
saying,
gonna be
both,
Sam Darnold.
like,
Makes a good story. He's
yeah,
gonna win.
because he the
You like the
quarterback.
And
Patriots
Drake
to
May
win.
will win it.
Yeah, if the Patriots win, Drake May would be the MVP. If the Seattle
They ain't giving
win,
it to
Sam
Stephon
Donald gonna be
Diggs.
MVP.
You don't know that.
Can't do MVP.
Julian Edelman won.
We
the
can't do MVP.
Yeah.
It's just a Patriot and a Seahawk do team MVP.
Yeah. Delanie thinks a Seahawk will win the MVP. Taylor thinks a Patriot will win the MVP.
Oh yeah, there you go.
But then that's basically you're betting Patriots money line.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But you like the Patriots to win. He likes Seattle to
I like the
win.
Patriots to cover.
But
That's
if
why I
you're
picked them
picking
plus 4.5.
Drake May for MVP, like that would mean they're winning.
Are you both set on under 45.5?
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Brother,
Somewhere
hey.
where you
That's scary.
What do you want to alter to?
That's scary, bro. If we move that line, if we up.
Go up to 55 and take the under. What about color of Gatorade?
Show sucks today.
more than $2.
And,
One of the
you're
worst.
both wrong.
And it's the
Back to square one,
finale.
boys.
Go ahead, Jared.
Put in a good word for me though. Put in a
If
good
y'all
word.
tie, I'll meet at the office for
Willie
square
sees the
match.
only one. Keeping
A
this shit
one-on-one four-square match?
One-on-one four square.
and me.
But then we won't know who wins till that happens.
That's hard to do. One
I
on
ain't
one.
coming back next year.
It's all right. Clay's got no dog in this fight.
Minus 2.5 in the first. Loser takes the cheese home.
Hey,
Minus 2.5.
can you take Seattle
Winner
minus
takes the
4.5,
cheese
bro?
home.
What that got to do with the bet?
It solves everything.
No, it doesn't.
I've already lost one locker room championship this year. I can't do it again.
Let's just keep going and we'll figure this shit out.
It's over. The show is over.
Yeah, this is the last one.
No,
bro.
we got MVP,
We got Bet the Boys.
The Seahawks are 2.
and then we got Bet the Boys.
Delanie, do you think they'll cover 2.5 in each half? Seattle.
Ooh, first half, second half.
They're minus 2.5 in the first and second.
Hey, go Seahawks. Don't do it. Just to win.
Fuck it. I'm with it.
They will cover 2.5 in each.
Nah,
Each
just,
half,
hey,
2.5. They'll be about 3 points. And
Okay, I'll give him that, but that pick only counts if we go into a tie, correct?
yeah, that only counts if we go into a tie.
Okay, so I'll give him that. Seahawks. First half, second half. If those two things don't happen, we're in a tie. I win.
wait, no, you gotta
Time out.
You gotta say who you want first.
I thought
half,
you
second.
wanted it to be over, Clay.
I do want it to be over, but that's not fair. You bossing people around on the show. I want my mans over here. Like I wore it in solidarity. You know what I'm saying?
Multiple claps.
If
But
the
you got like
gloves
who's your first
don't
half and
fit,
second half?
you
pick?
must have quit.
I'll take Patriots plus 6.5 in the first
No,
half.
you don't.
Whoa,
no spreads.
whoa, hang
just,
on, what's
just-
happening right now?
Hey, come back to that. Come back. First half, second half. Are you going Seahawks, Patriots?
I'll do the opposite. I'll go Patriots
Patriots?
plus 2.5, plus 2.5.
We're not doing. We're just doing.
Yeah,
who
he just
wins.
took Patriots. It's the same, just Patriots, Seahawks.
Okay, now if that ties, we should do one more.
Oh my God. We'll
can't
just do
tie.
rock,
It
paper,
can't
scissors
tie.
on
Why
that one.
can't we figure out to just do minus 4.5 and plus 4.5, or just straight up money line? Does that
Should not be money line.
does that matter that much?
The duel?
He doesn't know. He doesn't understand. He's talking about the belt.
Oh.
Hey, I think it's
Ooh,
I
spit
just-
shine my other one.
You ain't helping.
Honestly,
right
watching the Patriots, how they played the last 2 weeks, yes, that minus
Shit, it
4.5
look like Super
sounds
Bowl
like that is
45.
a correct number, but I don't know how they're going to play. Like he said, the elements has changed.
I
He's not
talked
playing
into
in the
it.
cold. He's not playing in the snow. They're going to be in San Francisco. It's going to have some wind a little bit. It may be chilly, but it's not going to be a factor, I feel like, to Drake May putting on a show. And I just think it's going to be close. It's going to be won by 3 points.
So why don't you just do?
Sam
Sam Darnold.
Sam
I'll go
D.
3.5 if you go 3.5.
Nah, you like your 2.5.
Buddy,
Stay it.
I'm
Don't let him
essentially
believe.
I'm bending the knee on that.
We found 3.5.
Don't do it, Delanie.
This is Shark Tank. Take it or I'm
I was
out.
just gonna say,
You're
say
on
if
an
it worked out
unparalleled
and it was a
run.
tie and you go money line, like why not just
Listen.
share the title?
If we do it 3.5, you say 3.5?
No.
3.5?
Huh?
You say 3.5?
3.5.
If we do 3.5,
I'm giving you one more point.
that's what I'm saying. If we do 3.5, we're gonna wipe out the Seattle, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because you won't tie.
Yeah. Fuck it, let's do it.
Great show.
Thank God. Thank God. Thank God.
Bet the Boys
Good luck.
Parlay.
Good luck. Good luck. I don't know what happened. I don't even know.
Bet the Boys Parlay.
Oh.
Ramon J. Stevenson, anytime touchdown. That's me. Will and Delanie.
So two
Kenneth
touchdowns.
I like Kenneth Walker to score a touchdown. So
yeah.
does Delanie. We got a 3-leg parlay that's plus 1377.
Yeah, you
I
know
think
what-
that's a hell of a
You
bet
know
to
why?
win.
That's
Yeah.
because I'm going with Cooper Kupp,
that's-
Super Bowl MVP. And if they got JSN's number, look for my mans to at least get in the end zone once.
I see that happen.
Yeah.
I see that happening.
All right.
Yeah, I see that.
You see it happening too?
I see that.
I see it happening.
Kenneth Walker, Stevenson, Cup.
Kupp.
Good.
What about Drake? Why don't y'all switch one of them to Drake May? Because that's when he does his damage, those off-schedule plays.
I was a week late. Drake did score on that QB draw this past weekend.
Yeah.
I just like Kenneth Walker, and I'm thinking if we got 3 legs here, plus 1377, like that's a hell of a bet
That's
the
a
boys parlay.
hell of a bet.
Hell of a Bet the Boys Parlay.
Yeah, and it's only 3.
That
instead of
no.
4.
Yeah, I
Our
like
odds
that.
increased by 25%.
Yeah.
Because of that Cooper Kupp.
I'll talk with him.
Yeah, talk. We give him
played
shoot him a
together.
message. Yeah, shoot
We
him.
played
Hey,
together.
all of us are rivals, Coop.
We doing MVP too?
You do your MVPs.
Oh, MVP Drake May.
Sam Darnold.
Sammy D.
Sammy D, pride of USC. You know this is USC's first quarterback to start in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
That's wild.
A lot of bust.
That
coming
is
out of
crazy
USC,
with
man.
all the history that you have.
Sanchez got close.
that's crazy.
Carson
They have
Palmer.
them in Alabama.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They have so many guys who go to the NFL. It's
I
just a
know they
numbers
do
game.
have a
Just
lot.
a numbers game.
They have a lot going to the NFL.
All right, good.
Hey, great show.
Great show. Great
That's the last
season.
show of the
That's the
season.
last
huh?
show of the season.
We need to start a new show.
I don't know what to do
We need to
anymore.
start a new show.
What are we gonna do now?